Hi everyone! Today I'm showing you just how easy it is to work on speech and language skills while you're making a meal together. So today I am making lunch of just a simple salad and some other ingredients, and I'm going to show you how I would incorporate speech and language skills while doing something like this. So cooking and baking are really easy ways to work on vocabulary. The first thing I would have my child do is gather all of the ingredients. So can't really see, but right here I have everything that I'm going to put in my salad, including cucumber. I've got some leftover chicken speedies. We've got onion, raisins, and croutons. So we've gathered all of the ingredients, and while you're doing that, you're going to talk about what each thing is, and you're going to give a direction for where you can find it. So while you're giving those directions, you might say to look on the shelf or in the drawer or next to the bowls. And that's an easy way to work on prepositions as well as directions. You also want to make sure that you have your child get out things like bowls and utensils like a fork. And that's another really easy way to work on naming these common kitchen items. So after you have everything ready, you're going to give directions to make the meal. So it might be something simple like first we're going to wash the lettuce, and mine is already washed. But while you're washing, talk about what you're doing and talk about maybe other things that you can wash. You can wash your hands, you can wash your face, make associations. So you might say, what do we use when we're washing our hands, and talk about how you can use soap. Then the next thing we would do is add some lettuce to each of our bowls, which are down here. You could work on quantitative concepts like more and less. So I could put more in this bowl and less in this bowl, and we would compare what that looks like. So you can kind of see, I'll hold them up. We've got a lot more in this one, whoops, and a lot less in this one. So we can talk about those concepts. We can also talk about colors, since I've got different colored bowls, and we could talk about who these are for using pronouns. This one's for him and this one's for her, or whatever it might be. Then as we move on with making our salad, I could talk about other actions, like I'm gonna cut up this cucumber and put it in. We could talk about the action of cutting. We could pour in some salad dressing and talk about that action of pouring, and then when everything is in here, we can stir it or mix it all together. There's another action word right there. When we are finished and ready to eat, we can follow directions to put things away and follow directions to set the table. I forgot to mention, as we're adding ingredients to whatever you're making, if it's salad, you want to talk about what each thing is, and you can describe it by talking about the color, the shape, the size, and even what it tastes like. So when you're making these meals together, if you include your child as much as possible, it's going to give them the maximum benefit, the most practice with their speech and language skills. So today I encourage you to think about these things while you're making meals at home, and bring in your children and see how much they can learn. So if you have any questions, let me know, and have a great week, everyone.